What's up guys, welcome back to another Eldrazi video. Today we're back playing Temur Eldrazi Ramp in Modern. Before we go over the deck, I want to give a shout out to our returning member, Mike the Kiwi. If you guys are interested in becoming a channel member, all the information's in the section down below. You get access to cool emojis, emotes, and perks. But on to the deck tech. So we have played this deck in the past, but obviously we're always trying to innovate and mix things up. So that's what we're going to try today. The core of the deck has remained the same, but we're switching up three things. First, we're not playing any Ancient Stirrings. This may seem blasphemous because it finds most of the cards in our deck, but I think the card quality in our deck is so good that we don't even need it. Second, you'll notice we're playing a full set of Kozilek's Return. Boros energy is like 30% of the meta, there's Mardu energy, there's small creature decks, so we're trying a set of Kozilek's Return in the main. And then lastly, we're not playing any Devourer of Destiny. So while I am a Devourer fan, in this deck, exiling cards in the beginning doesn't help the deck at all. It does help with our first draw, but other than that, it's not the greatest. The cast trigger is good sometimes, but overall, it's just fine. So because we cut all those cards, we were able to make room for a few things. So we added an extra Talisman of Impulse, and then we have sets of everything else along with one All Is Dust. For the sideboard, I tried to mainstream it a little bit more, just have more copies of certain cards. So we have 4 Consign to Memory. This is good against Titan, opposing Eldrazi decks. 3 Mystical Disputes for the control matchup, 3 Trinispheres for combo decks, and sometimes control. 3 Stonebrain for combo decks, and then 2 Soulless Jailer for graveyard decks. So that is Temur Eldrazi Ramp in Modern. I want to remind you guys that we are part of the MTG Creator Program now, so we'll have lots of play points to give away to our subs. So if you want to see more content like this, and you want to win some play points, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. All right, match number 1, we're on the draw. And this is a weird hand. We don't have any green, but we have a lot of ramp, and if we get green, we're just kind of like off to the races. Being on the draw, I'm going to try and risk it. We already have 4 mana here, which is insane, but it could be sketch. All right, they go Mountain Pass, the 1 ring. All right, we'll play Temple and Pass. At least it's a colorless card that we can ramp into. They go Swamp. Mountain Swamp. Oh no, it's Dredge. Cathartic Reunion. All right, so they have a great start. They hit Conflag. They get Golgari Thug, Narcomoeba, 2 Prize Amalgams. Wow, okay. Already not looking good. Very good hits for them. We draw another 1 ring. Definitely not good. So we kept a greedy hand and we're not drawing out of it. So we'll just pass the turn. Gonna get hit for 7 next turn. We just need a land. We can chain the 1 rings together and try to draw out of it. They have a Conflag in the yard, notably. So they can burn us out if they want. Do they have another draw? Oh, just casting Stinkweed Dip. All right, they hit for 7, and they just pass. We draw a Temple, which is fine because we get to cast the 1 ring. We can ramp into an Emrakul, maybe. Looking for green sources. We find another Temple. So Emrakul still costs 13, but we have 6, 7, 8 mana. So we're going to be looking to find a green source, cast another 1 ring, and kind of ramp into this, hopefully. I'm surprised they're not flashbacking Otherworldly. All right, they Conflag their creatures to dump everything in the yard. So now that they can dredge, oh, they put an Ox in the yard. So they can escape that next turn. We definitely need to find a K command. Pretty good play for them. And then they flashback Otherworldly. I feel like I would have done that differently. They find a Chill, which still hits us, but doesn't do any damage. All right, they decide to attack into the 1 ring. We take 1. Looking for K command. Wow, we find it. Okay. Let's play Temple. All right, so how do we want to do this? Definitely want to exile everything from their graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. We can go to 4 and then 3. 1, 2, 3. We could just chump here. Let's main phase this. Let's draw first, actually. We didn't hit any green sources, but so we're going to be taking 2 here. We can chump here. So we have everything we need, so we don't need to draw anything. So we can just exile graveyards and make spawn for chumping. So we're going to do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't care if they flash that back. Done. Exile all their graveyard. Exile everything that's important. Make spawn. And then I guess we'll just cast a new ring. Cast a ring. Activate. Another K command. Okay. That's a pretty good turn for us. So now we don't have to chump with the spawn tokens. And then we have just way more K commands. Still no green. They have to draw for turn. They should upkeep Otherworldly, I would think. All right, they're going to flash it back now. We actually have no colored sources, which is crazy because we've seen a fourth of our deck. I think we'd see at least 1. They put a Ghoul in the graveyard, so that's not coming back this turn. All right, they get in with Stinkweed Imp for the lulz, I guess, and pass. Okay, we draw with the 1 ring. Still no green sources. What's Emrakul cost? No lands either, which is like wild. We can cast Emrakul, but like that uses everything. That's crazy. At least we can put these K returns in the graveyard. And all the Myco spawns are pretty useless too. Let's just main phase K command. We're gonna scry draw and make spawn. X equals 8. nothing else going on. So we'll make 8 spawn, scry 8. There's some colored sources. So we don't need that. No talismans. Rumble, no. World Breaker, no. Emrakul. I mean, we're just going to keep the forest. Keep the land. Play the forest. Let's rumble. And then we'll just hold up the other K command, just in case. It's going to be getting hit for 2 here. Down to 9, down to 7. We need to win the game. Next turn, we'll just cast Emrakul, I guess. Maybe we can find a 1 ring. Find another ring. And we will cast that. Cast that. We're not going to draw because we're just going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can hold up K command if they do anything with their graveyard. We can discard Kozilek's Return to wipe their board. All right, and pass back. So they have a Silver Smoke Ghoul in the graveyard, and that's it. They haggle. Discard Dark Blast, Narcomoeba trigger, and Creeping Chill trigger. All right, I guess we'll K command these. K command probably Creeping Chill and Silver Smoke Ghoul. So let's I guess we'll draw with the 1 ring too first. Another K command. All right. All right, we will exile graveyard and then exile creature. So we'll just exile Narcomoeba. Exile Narcomoeba, and then we'll hit Creeping Chill and Silver Smoke Ghoul. Done. So we only get hit for 1 here. They get to attack. Oh, they don't even get to attack anything. Yeah, never mind. We get to cast Emrakul next turn at least. Maybe they'll just scoop to that. We take 1. Another K return. So what's funny about this is this costs 8. So we're just going to do this now because we're going to do this regardless. You could tap the ring first, but the game's over. So we cast this. We trigger Kozilek's Return. We get to wipe their entire board. Yes. Then we take their turn. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll draw. Why not? It's good practice to draw first before you, if you're going to draw, just draw before you do anything else. But we know we're going to make this play. They have, wow, we're just not drawing lands. All right, we'll just Utopia Sprawl this. Name red. Tapping mana. There's not really much we can do on their turn. We can just deal them damage with their pain lands, but that's about it. All right, so we go to their turn. Yeah, they had Dark Blast in hand like we assumed. We'll just draw. Stinkweed Imp and Dark Blast. Yeah, there's not really much we could do. Ping, ping. Yeah, we'll just pass, I guess. And then I don't think that, hopefully they can't, 1 Creeping Chill, 2 Creeping Chills. I mean, I guess they could still win if they kind of hit the nuts with Creeping Chills. That's why I kind of didn't want to tap the ring, but we'll see. Oh, that's good. They just cast Stinkweed Imp, and then they Dark Blast Emrakul. They Dark Blast Stinkweed Imp to put it into the yard. All right, we go to 8. We draw the Stomping Ground. I think we can double. So I mean, we have the K command, so we shouldn't be afraid of anything. So let's Kozilek's Return, and then let's just keep K command up, and then we can't lose. Attack for 13. It's going to play this tapped, pass the turn. No reason to do anything. We could double Myco spawn them. I don't know, we could just do a lot. There's a Creeping Chill. Okay, so they Creeping Chill us. They flashback Otherworldly Gaze. There's a Silver Smoke Ghoul. Let's see what they do with this. If they try to put an Ox in the yard, we can just wipe everything. Narcomoeba. Creeping Chill puts us... Okay, we don't care about any of this because we have a flyer. And we can kill this flyer if we want. That's fine. It's going to bring back everything, but again, we don't care. Because end of turn, we can just Kozilek's command this. All we're worried about is Ox. All right, so these trigger. So we just win in the air. Okay, and they concede anyway. All right, against Dredge, we have just Soulless Jailer and then maybe Consign, because you can consign the Narcomoeba trigger, and that's pretty sweet. Kozilek's Return is kind of cool. I don't know how many we want, though. We'll go 2 for 2 here. We have the Kozilek's commands. All Is Dust is medium. Everything's pretty medium. I mean, let's go down 2 spawn for 2 Consign to Memory. We'll try those out to stop Narcomoeba triggers and try that. All right, game 2. We have the Soulless Jailer. We have Kozilek's command. Land's a little sketch, but we're going to keep. We have the Temple at least. And we finally have a colored source. All right, they just go City of Brass, pass. Draw another land. Go Temple, go. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get down Soulless Jailer before they Cathartic. Maybe they have bad hits and then we can land Soulless Jailer. They put Stinkweed Imp and Battlefield Go Forge. Come on, bad hits. Ooh. Yeah, they have bad hits. Very lucky for us. Very, very lucky. All right, we draw Cavern of Souls, not what we want. Get out Soulless Jailer. Turn all their stuff off, ideally. They mulled the 5, so hopefully they didn't keep any, sideboard hate. No! Portable Hole. That's annoying. All right, so they have the Portable Hole. I think they run a set of these, too. It's kind of sad. Hopefully that's just their entire play, then. And we can play Forest, hold up Kozilek's command, I guess. Talisman. It's annoying because I want to play Myco Spawn, but I don't want to tap out. I don't think we need to tap out, so we'll just pass. They can't Dredge. I don't think we're in a rush. All right, looks like they hit another Cathartic. See if they break again. Oh, it doesn't look like they're going to break this time. Stinkweed. Oh, they did brick. I mean, they hit 2 amalgams, but nothing to trigger them. Notably a wear tear in the graveyard as well. Let's, I guess we'll still exile them just in case, and then we can make spawn. We like our hand, sort of. Micro spawn is medium. We can hit a City of Brass. 1, 2, just in case. I think it's fine. We could also draw into something, but this is hit the amalgams, make 2 spawn, because we can just exile their land. Another forest. 1. So if we play Impulse, we could play Talisman, but then we eat the spawn tokens. I don't know how much we care about that. Yeah, let's play Talisman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either only colored source. Now our hand kind of sucks, but it's okay. Let's get a hedge maze actually, so we can maybe surveil into something good. Oh yeah, like that's bad. All right, so they're stuck on 1 land. They can't dredge, so they need to draw. They need to draw the land, and they need to draw spells to actually cast. They don't attack either. Soulless Jailer is really good. All right, let's attack, play that out, and pass. Definitely need some action, but this will buy us a lot of time. They have no lands. We're drawing all lands. Attack for 3. Put them down to 11. All right, they still no lands for them, but now they get to discard, so they can start dredging. So we definitely need to draw into something. They're just going to discard like a Stinkweed Imp. I mean, maybe they've had lands and they just wanted to discard this whole time, but Soulless Jailer helps with that. Oh my god, more lands. Yeah, I mean, if they dredge, they can't beat Soulless Jailer because they can't cast any spells to get rid of it. We're just flooding out though. All right, they hit a Creeping Chill. There's Emrakul. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. Cast Emrakul. They should just scoop to this. Doesn't not look like they're going to though. We'll attack, they'll chump here. Or not, so I guess we get to attack. We'll play this out, and then just pass the turn. Alright, so let's see what's in their hand. Wow, okay. Stern Dismissal. Let's dredge. There's an Ancient Grudge. 2 Ancient Grudges, ooh. Yeah, they still just have no colored sources, so... Okay, and they concede. Alright, match 2 on the play. Oh, I like this hand. We have Ugin's Labyrinth into Curiosity. We have Shifting Woodland, Rumble. It doesn't have exactly what we need, but we have a lot of dig and just kind of a little bit of everything, so we'll try it. Shifting Woodland is going to come in tapped, but we'll be able to rumble next turn regardless. All right, so let's lead off on Ugin's Lab, put an Emrakul, play Talisman. Next turn we can rumble for a Greenland, we can rumble for kind of whatever. They go Windswept Heath, Forest into Llanowar Elf. Ooh, Kozilek's Return looking pretty good. If only we could find a red source. So let's... Because they mulliganed, I want to... I'm actually just going to K-Command, Exile, Scrydraw. I think that's the safest play here. And then we can Kozilek's Return whenever we want. We just want to find a red source. You could argue trying to rumble into it. All is dust to the bottom. Micro spawn. Play this tapped and pass. Like maybe we just rumble there looking for a red source and we don't care if they ramp. Like, yeah, exactly. Like they're stuck on 1 land, so getting rid of their dorks early is important. We find another Kozilek's Return. All right, let's rumble using Ugin's Lab so we have this colored source. Still no... We find a ring, and then we find a Cavern of Souls. Let's take the 1 ring, and then we'll just cast another rumble. Looking for a red source. Main deck Kozilek's Returns are going to be really good against Elves. All right, find a Talisman of Impulse. So we will take that. That's fine. It's a red source. We have the 1 ring anyway. I think we're going to cast this now. It's -1 mana, but I think it's fine. Then we'll pass. So they're only going to have at most 3 mana. They find another land. So they could weirdly pop off if they find Heritage Druid. Elvish Warmaster, don't care about that. Sentinel, we don't care about that. They're just going to concede to Kozilek's Return though. Forest is good. Let's just cast this and see what they do. So we could cast Micro Spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Forest. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, cast Micro Spawn. Yeah, let's do that. We'll cast the Micro Spawn, get a land, and then just cast Kozilek's Return. Get a Temple. And because we have 2, we don't care about kind of splurging. We want to do this on our turn so they have 1 less mana. And this will set us up for the 1 ring, another Kozilek's Return. All right, that resolves, and we just let them go. They have 2 mana, 4 cards in hand. There's the Heritage Druid. So they can return. It's kind of annoying because they can do some things. We draw Emrakul. Cost 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can just cast Emrakul. We can just do everything, I guess. Oh, we'll cast Emrakul. I don't think we lose by doing that. 1... Oh, I forgot. We have Kozilek's Return. We should have attacked first. We can just wipe their board, so it's fine. But we definitely should have attacked, forgetting about this. But it should be fine regardless. We'll say yes to this one. All right, and they concede. All right, against Elves, we don't really have anything in the side. Our main board, Kozilek's Returns, are pretty clutch. That's what we bring in regardless. We have the 1 ring, which is really good. All is Dust is really good. None of these really matter. Trinisphere is funny. Like, maybe we bring this in because they can't, like, they can't like combo off with this in. So maybe we bring this in. What's like not good? What would we take out for Trinisphere? I really want to keep the 7+ drops in for quick Trinispheres. Maybe like 3 Sprawl for 3 Trinisphere. We'll try that. It's weird like draw versus play. Maybe we should only bring these in on the play, but we'll see. They definitely can't combo off with Trinisphere in play though. Or not as easily anyway. All right, game 2, we have no red sources again. This hand is less good because we don't have any ramp. Worldbreaker goes under here. Maybe. I kind of talked myself into it. Worldbreaker for here. Hedge Maze can find a red source. Rumble can find it. I'll keep it. And we have Kozilek's Return. I talked myself into it. Nettle Sentinel. No Dork is really good. Would love to find a red source naturally though. We did take out the 3 Utopia Sprawls, so that limits the red sources. So maybe actually, that was probably dumb then. Maybe we don't do that. Another Kozilek's Return. Let's just play our Ugin's Lab. Just get that down. I was considering Hedge Mazing, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't get punished here. They play another Forest into Heritage Druid. No other... Okay, that's really good for us. If we can draw a red source, that's just like game. Oh, okay, they find... Oh no, okay, so they can do a lot of things here. They might not want to play into the Kozilek's Return. The One Ring. All right, we're going to Forest. We're going to Rumble. It's not ideal. Working hard. All right, we'll just pass. Try not to die. They have so much mana this turn. Oh, Priest of Titania. So if they get to untap with this, they're going to have a lot. Into Wildwood Symbiote. They don't have any ways of digging through their deck, notably. So they're going to have a lot of mana and a lot of creatures, but nothing to just like pop off. So we will get to play the One Ring to stall a turn. There's Talisman. All right, never mind. So we play Talisman, 1, 2, play Talisman out, and then we just wipe the board. Kozilek's Return. Very timely Talisman. We would have just cast the One Ring anyway. So they can return some things to hand, but these all die. It kind of like sets them back a bunch of turns. This is fine. And then we get to Scry with Hedge Maze. Totally cool. All right, we'll Surveil. Rumble. I don't think I need a Rumble. All right, we'll pass. So they can cast 2 Elves and then pass. And we could Kozilek's Return those. We could just cast the One Ring. Oh, they do find a 3rd land. Then go Heritage Druid, Titania. Oh, they found Quarian Ranger. They don't play Titania out. All right, we're definitely gonna... Oh, now they play Titania out. All right, well, now we're just gonna Kozilek's Return. They have 0 cards in hand. I guess they have to do this in order to rebuild. Utopia Sprawl. They said no. We should have tapped Hedge Maze. I don't know why we're so dumb. Yeah, so we should have tapped this for green and then put it on the Forest. It's whatever, though. Cast another Kozilek's Return. They said, I thought you were going to have a second Kozilek's Return. At least they're a good sport about it. I'd be very sad. All right, match 3 on the play. This hand is questionable. Like turn 1, nothing. Turn 2, Talisman, pass. Turn 3, it's a little slow. We'll try it. We're on the play. It's not the most exciting hand. We don't have any temples or anything, but it's fine. It's a very medium hand, I'd say. Opponent also goes Forest into Utopia Sprawl. Is this the mirror? Draw the Ugin's Lab, which is nice. So we will actually Ugin's Lab. Talisman. We're going to try to ramp to exile their stuff. Rumble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll take a Myco Spawn and then pass. So we can just like double Stone Rain them. Oh, they put Abundant Growth on there too. Okay. Sacred Foundry. Okay, so this isn't the mirror. Oh no. What are they doing? Like they saw us take Myco Spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're just... Are they going to concede to this? Okay, they just concede. Yeah, I was going to say. All right, we have no idea what they're on. They're on some type of Naya. Maybe, probably like Naya Energy or something. Well, no, because they have Utopia Sprawls. Like Naya Ramp? What is that? I honestly don't know what to bring in. I think like we're just going to run it back and see what happens. Like I feel like this is going to be a Stonebreed match, but I don't know. Let's just run it back. All right, we will mulligan this. This is way too slow. No acceleration besides like this, which is really slow. All right, this is better. We'll keep this. What do we want to put back? Probably Worldbreaker. We don't have the Ugin's Lab. Hopefully we don't draw it after pitching that. Flooded Strand go. I wonder if this is just like 4 color. Will Utopia Sprawl here. They're going to get a Surveil land. Oh, it's Xander's Lounge. Okay. Just name green. Blue mana. Cycle Lorien. Okay, so they are a blue deck. I guess it is 5 color. So I guess we could have brought in Disputes. Hedge Maze. Let's play out Talisman. Play Hedge Maze. Myco Spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we do want Myco Spawns. I think we want to just like go nuts on their lands. Because they're definitely 5 color mana base. Is this like Teferi? Yeah. Bounce Talisman. There's the Myco Spawn. All right, we will play out Cavern. I kind of want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just play out a Myco Spawn here. So we can like extra ramp. Hopefully we don't get blown out by Charmal. And then we'll pass. We could Ugin's Lab, put all his dust underneath and then play Talisman, but I want to save all his dust just as a secret, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we can just start kicking micro spawns next turn. But that definitely is a play. I just don't want them to Charmal, and then it's just like a waste. If they hit this, it's fine. We still get to keep our all his dust. But I guess we will bring in Disputes. I don't know how important blue is, but if it's like Omnads and Consigns, we probably want them. They have 7 cards in hand. They're taking their time. Cast Deputy of Detention. They hit Utopia Sprawl. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we need to draw a land. Kind of annoying. I mean, we can just attack the Fairy down. They're going to Abundant Growth. Yeah. We don't draw the land. Attack the Fairy. They're not going to block. Was not expecting Deputy of Detention. So we can just play Talisman, pass. It's kind of anemic. We really want to eat their land. So that hitting that is really annoying. 1, 2... Let's just, I'm assuming they don't have a counter, like force negation. There's no way, right? Let's just K command here. All right, we want all of these actually. I mean, Emrakul is maybe not the greatest right now. Bottom, play the Shifting Woodland, play Talisman, and then pass. Yeah, we had to put the ring second because like we couldn't cast it anyway because we only had 3 spawn. So we do have all his dust next turn if we need, depending on what they do. Maybe they deputy the spawn. Estrid's Invocation. Interesting. So it enters as a copy. Of Abundant Growth, and they target Abundant. Okay, so it's a 3 mana draw 1. They draw Wooded Foothills. I don't think I want all his dust. I think I just want to like kick a micro spawn, to be honest. We could get the 1 ring down too, I guess. But I think I want to exile Shifting. If we exile Shifting, then this falls off, and we can ramp more. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we can. Let's kick and then ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eat the Shifting Woodland. We're not eating their colored source, but we are getting rid of Shifting Woodland and this enchantment. Take a temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't cast Worldbreaker, but we can cast a 1 ring. Hoping they don't have Consign. Okay, they don't. They might have Leyline Binding though. So maybe we wait until their upkeep to do that. Oh, okay. They just Surveil. That's good. They put Rumble in the yard. Oh, they had Leyline Binding here. Okay, that's fine. So we can just Worldbreaker that if we need to. We can all his dust that. It's not a big deal. They have 5 cards in hand. Tapping quickly. They shock in Breeding Pool. What do they have? No, they wouldn't have played the land before Omnath. What is this? Roaming Furnace. When you unlock this door, it deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to target. Okay. So all his dust is going to be pretty sweet on this board. 1, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just all his dust here. Get Utopia Sprawl back. Get to draw a card. No land. Attack for 3. And we get to hold up Kozilek's command too. So that was a 1, 2, 3, 3 for 1. They're definitely not out of it. They have a lot of cards in hand, a lot of mana. Traverse. They do have Delirium, so they can get whatever they want. Another creature. Oh, you know what? We should have Skyclave Apparition. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, we probably could have Kozilek's command to take them off Delirium. But if they're just going to eat the 1 ring, that's fine with us. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. And another land. They're like out of gas. But yeah, that was definitely a play too. I mean, it would only hit 1, so maybe we can't get them off Delirium. Another 1 ring. We'll attack. No blocks. So we can cast the 1 ring, huge Kozilek's, Worldbreaker, take them off this. They have all the colors of mana, so that's not the biggest deal there. So let's just cast another ring. Draw. We will 4, 5, 6. We're 1 short. Let's Rumble. Take an Emrakul. Emrakul costs 8. All right, we'll just pass. Cast Emrakul next turn. That should be the game. They got a Steam Vents. 3 cards in hand. We have Kozilek's. Okay, let's see if we can stop this Traverse. So they have 5 types in the graveyard, so we have to get rid of 2 Teferis and a Deputy. 1, 2... So we take them off Delirium. So now they can only get a land. They get a Plains with that. Tapping a lot of mana. Another... Okay, so they play the Steaming Sauna side, so it's no maximum hand size. At the beginning of the end step, they draw. Oh, they Phantasmal Image. A Phantasmal Image. Okay. And then they get the draw, and then they concede. Okay, that works. All right, welcome to match 4 on the play. Oh, this is a weird hand. I really don't like this hand. It's like turn 1 Temple, turn 2 Talisman. We got to throw this back. All right, this hand would be a lot better with an Ugin's Lab, but we will keep this. Gonna put back Emrakul. No Ugin's Lab. We're gonna lead off on a Misty, and we'll just get a Hedge Maze and then play Temple and just kind of ramp out from there. I mean, we might actually Rumble. We'll see. Oh no, against another Eldrazi. Eldrazi ramp, okay. Oh, and they have the Talisman too. This matchup is a little rough pre-board and kind of rough post-board as well. Another temple. I guess we keep this, honestly. I'm just going to want to ramp as fast as possible to kick a microspawn, but we just got to kick a microspawn before they do all their stuff. So 4, 5, 6. So next turn we can actually exile. We'll kick a microspawn and exile this, which is why we kept the temple. 1, 2, 3. So unless they have another Ugins Lab into Through the Breach into Payoff, which is like, I don't know, like 4%. Okay, they don't. They could have the One Ring. They could have their own microspawn, another Talisman. They're ramping. We don't really want them to ramp, especially because we're going to be blowing up their land. Kick a microspawn. And they tapped out, which is nice, so we get to exile the Ugins Lab. We'll get a temple, and then we'll just pass. We'll see how much mana they actually have. I mean, they're ramping. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Okay, they have their own microspawn. So they can still just like easily win here. Like, we'll play the One Ring, but it's not going to save us. All right, they pass back. Utopia Sprawl. We'll cast Utopia Sprawl. Name green. That sucks. We want to, I mean, we want to rumble into some cool stuff. We want a One Ring. I think we just have to One Ring here. I'm going to overtap just so that we can save some green. So cast the One Ring. Another green. We can play that out. Play rumble. Oh, there's an Emrakul. What does Emrakul do, though? I mean, we'll take it. I think if anything, it'll just like waste a turn. And we get, we're just going to pass. We're not going to offer a trade here just in case they do, I mean, if they have it, they have it. But we want to have as many permanents as possible. They're tapping Eldrazi mana, which is good for us. So they're going to kick a microspawn. Okay, that's fine. They eat a temple. So we do get to take their turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No attacks. We draw Utopia Sprawl. Emrakul costs 10 still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another Emrakul. Another One Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we do have to play this lab out. A little awkward. So let's cast Utopia Sprawl, put it on here. We probably should separate them. It's fine. Yeah, we probably should separate them with Talisman, to be honest. 3. Not sure what is in their hand. We do get to keep the spawn, though, so that's nice. Cast Emrakul. We'll attack. See if they want to trade one or not. Because you're not sure if you should hold these back for, like, additional permanents for if they, all right, they're going to, oh, they have a K command they want to get rid of. Oh, man, that would have been sick. Okay, so they get rid of the spawn. That would have been really nice to untap with that. They have 2 Through the Breaches. So let's attack into Emrakul. Say okay. We'll tap their mana, cast Through the Breach, waste one of them at least, and pass the turn. So they're top decking. So as long as they don't hit a creature, okay, they can see. Yeah, that was close. All right, so against Eldrazi Through the Breach, we definitely want Stone Brains and we want Consigns. Definitely want the Kozilek's Returns out. All this dust out. These in. I think 2 Sprawls can come out. Those are blue sources, so maybe we want them. Rumble is ramp, so is this, but it's not colored ramp. We'll try this. All right, game 2, and I think I really like this hand. We have Consign. We have Microspawn to destroy lands. Kozilek's Command. Pretty good overall. Again, not the nuts, but just like solid. We can Hedge Maze turn 1. They've revealed Devour. They put a One Ring, Grove, and Stirrings. Okay. Carplusion, go. Kind of nervous this is like a Through the Breach hand they have, but all right, we will just Misty go. We'll Hedge Maze, and then we'll, I guess, Temple. Hold up Consign. We really want to get Microspawn going. Cavern of Souls. Probably Talisman here. Man, it's really tempted to consign this. But then we don't Hedge Maze. Our Breeding Pool's in our hand, so I don't even think we can. Yeah, we can't. It makes it easier to think about. Misty can go into the graveyard. That will resolve. Because there are times where you just want to keep them off the ramp, because they can just like Through the Breach a lot faster, but then you can also just hold up Consign for that. Another Consign. Okay. All right, we'll play the Temple. They can't kick a Microspawn here. Probably end of turn K command, looking to kick our own Microspawn. Forest. Do they have like a One Ring maybe? They do. I'm so dumb. Just friggin' consign it. Why? Oh, I'm so dumb. I just completely zoned out there. Ugh, such a punt. All right, well, we're gonna scry draw now because we messed that up. Easiest consign of my life. Such a mistake. Keep that on top. Temple. Imagine if we consign that and then we just eat their land. That would just be like the game. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. Get rid of the Carplusion Forest. Get a Temple. And again, we have Breeding Pool in hand, so we can't even like get a blue source, which is awkward. 1, 2, 3. So if they go like Ugins Lab, Through the Breach, Payoff, then we're just like kicking ourselves. Like they're definitely going to be drawing lands. There's Grove, Microspawn. Let's see if they get an Ugins Lab or just the Temple. Oh, they do get the Ugins Lab. We draw a One Ring. Ah, it's so frustrating. All right. So we can kick another Microspawn, eat this lab. Emrakul costs 10, 6, 7. We don't have enough. Shock and Breeding Pool. All right, we're going to kick another micro spawn. Eat the Ugin's Lab. They might want to keep that just to have something in exile. Okay, they don't. Get another temple. And then I guess we'll attack. See if they want to trade for less permanence. We're just going to hold up Consign. Hopefully we don't get through the breached. God, if we counter this, we just win. They draw 3 cards. They play another Ugin's Lab. We get the Emrakul next turn, as long as we don't die here. We can consign the Annihilator trigger. It looks like they're going to have Through the Breach here, though. Through the Breach, Ulamog. Okay, so we do get to consign this. Consign with Replicate, and then we can just chump. Best case scenario, Ancient Stirrings. They find Eldrazi Temple. All right, now we get to Emrakul them. This costs 9. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. And we can hold up Consign again. Cast Emrakul. And they concede. Can't believe we threw that almost. All right, welcome to the final match. This hand is pretty slow. Tap Stomping Ground into Talisman, Rumble. We don't know if Cave Return's really good. They don't have a companion. I think on the draw, I'm going to try this. It's not the most exciting, but we'll see what we're up against. Undercity Sewers. All right, so if this is Murktide, this is a fantastic keep because we have Cavern triggers here. I don't really want to mulligan against... Oh, no. Daredevil. Okay, so this is... What's it called? Play the Stomping Ground tapped and pass. This is going to be food combo. And that's like great value. They surveil that into the yard. Oh, it's this deck. Okay. It's like a combo deck with Archway and Improvise. So we have 4 consigns in the sideboard for this. And we have 3 disputes. This is definitely not a good keep against this deck, though. They top. Wow. Cycle Street Wraith. Yeah, definitely not a good keep against this deck. Micro Spawn. Not a good draw. Eldrazi. Talisman. So we could Rumble there, too. But I kind of just want to, like, ramp with the Talisman. Either or is fine, I think. They shock in Watergrave. Hoping to not get comboed. They have no artifacts in play, which is nice, but they shock that in. Ooh, Academy Manufacturer. Notably, Kozak's Return does not hit this. All right, we're going to have to get this off the field, because if they get the cookbook going, we're, like, screwed. We're not drawing very well, though. So let's shock this in. I'm going to have to take a turn off and cast Micro Spawn, get Temple, and pass. We'd love it like a Boseiju would be nice. All right, they draw Saga. So there's the cookbook in a couple turns if they don't have it already. All right, Tamio meets the circle. Yep, they're comboing. They're getting there. Ugin's Lab. So we definitely want to exile Urza Saga here. Let's attack first. Oh, it gets -2, -0. Okay. They don't block anyway, I guess, to play safe, do they? No, they don't. Okay, cool. So 4, 4, 5, 6. So we can just exile this now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We'll kick a Micro Spawn and then just play Hedge Maze to surveil. I don't think we have to eat this. Discard any number of cards, investigate twice. Do we want to get rid of this, actually? We have to, because it's going to turn this on. So I'll play this. No. Yeah, because this combos with this. Do we just get rid of Manufacturer? So, I mean, if they discard their whole hand, then they make all the artifacts, and then they can play a Kappa Cannoneer for, like, free. Or they can play anything they want with Archway. Yeah, I think we just have to get rid of that. Exile Tamio. I think that's the play. And then we'll just Micro Spawn this. Because we don't want them to discard their hand and then Archway. Like, we could get rid of Archway as well. Do they have Consign? Fatal Push. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure there. Like, maybe we just get rid of Archway and that gets rid of... But then they just get to make a bunch of things with Academy. So I think that's correct to get that. What else do they have here? Psychic Frog. All right, they can make a Construct too if they want. No attacks. Another Micro Spawn. Let's attack. Probably just going to Micro Spawn this away. No blocks. So we'll kick a Micro Spawn, eat the Saga. They'll make a Construct in response. Get a Temple. Let's Hedge Maze first. Fortunately, we can't Kozlex. World Breaker. We want another one? Because we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get a Temple. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bottom that. We get value that way anyway. So let's Rumble. All right, we'll take a World Breaker now. All right, and then we'll pass. Hoping to not die, to not get comboed out. They can discard... things to Frog as well. If we get to untap, we're going to Micro Spawn the Archway, I believe. All right, they plus that. Are they going to get in? Maybe they forget to give it flying. That'd be cool. They do not. Maybe that's a reason to hold up World Breaker too. They discard Counterspell and Oval Chase. No blocks. They draw a card. Hopefully nothing. They play another Archway. Soul Guide Lantern. Okay, that's their last card. Cool. They're going to get back a Daredevil. It does mess with our 1 World Breaker, but we don't care. Now they have 2 Archways that aren't legendary, so they can still do all that stuff. They eat the World Breaker. Okay, that's fine. Then they crack Soul God Lantern to draw another card. They preordain. This is going to be close. They're really trying to get the combo. 2 bottom. Like to see that. All right, untap. Another temple. We can eat both of their lands, or we could Kozilek's Return and wipe the board, but then they have to discard a card for frog. So 1, 2, 3. So this is 6, 7. So let's say 1, 2, 3 for Kozilek's Return. And then we have let's say Kozilek's Return is 1, 2, 3. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can only cast one of these. So we'll probably cast World Breaker to trigger Kozilek's again. So let's attack. They might just jump here. Yeah. Okay. So we will 1, 2, 3 cast Kozilek's Return. It is going to kill everything. Okay, they put it on that. That's fine. And now we will cast World Breaker and trigger Kozilek's again. Eat that. Yes. Wipe the board. They have 1 card in hand. All right, and we pass. So we have lethal on board. They play Urza's Saga into nothing. And they concede. Nice. All right, against blue-black. Definitely want the Mystical Disputes. Definitely want the Consigns. Kozilek's Returns are medium, I'd say. They do hit Frog, which can be an issue. But so does Mystical Dispute. Everything's just like a little bit too big for a K-Return. So I think we can cut those for now. Bringing in a lot. What don't we want? How many blue sources? 1, 2. We have 6 blue sources here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe cut like a Dust. Kozilek's Command is really good. Maybe like 2 Rumble. Or like, we'll go 1 and 1. I don't think we need Stonebrain. Yeah, they're going to be bringing in Consigns and Damping Sphere, I think. So I think this is fine. So this is a 1-lander. On the draw, we have Kozilek's Commands for the graveyard. It's close. I'm going to mulligan though. All right, this hand's pretty bad-ish. We do have the Consign. We have the One Ring. I guess we'll keep. Put back a Forest. We can go Forest, Utopia Sprawl in blue. Pull up Consign, I guess. There's Rumble. Go Forest, Utopia Sprawl, blue. They go Surveil Land into Urza's Saga. Tamir meets the Story Circle. All right. Hopefully we don't get comboed so quickly. Draw Micro Spawn. Play Shifting Woodland. Do we Rumble here or do we hold up Consign? I think I'm going to Rumble here. Hopefully not regret it. Find an Emrakul. Find a Misty. Micro Spawn. We'll take the Misty. We need the lands. And then pass. We can kick a Micro Spawn next turn to take them off Urza's Saga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe not. We can play a Ring. Let's see if we lose to this discard. They don't have the Archway, but they could still have Kappa. They discard a lot. They could also make huge constructs. All right, untap. And I really want to blow this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can consign 1 trigger. Play the One Ring. They have a counterspell? Oh, just consign. Okay, so at least they can't make a thing this turn. So we're definitely going to consign the construct trigger. They only have 1 card in hand. So hopefully they're just like really relying on this big construct. All right, they put these 3 back into their hand. All right, we will consign this. Like they're going to get to search, but they won't make a construct. Oh, I guess, yeah. Oh, it's an active, wait, isn't it activated or triggered? Oh, it's just triggered ability. Okay. All right, well, we stopped them from getting a, what's it called? A Shadow Spear. All right, so we have 4 mana. Let's just Micro Spawn. We're going to be on chump duty while we ramp, and then we can World Breaker at some point. They have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, so making a construct is an activated ability. Doing this is a triggered. I thought you could, maybe it's the triggered of the 1 and 2. I don't know. Oh, and they have a Psychic Frog. What a top deck. All right, we're definitely going to chump here. Pass 4, another World Breaker. 4, 5, 6. We're so close. So let's just kick a Micro Spawn, eat their blue source. They are going to get to attack with Psychic Frog, but we're going to just have World Breaker on blocking duty. Kind of annoying. And once we World Breaker their construct token, they're going to be kind of screwed. They're going to give this flying. They discard a Psychic Frog. Wow. I'm surprised they did that. I feel like you'd want to at least see what you draw first, like say, unless they have like another one. Time Sieve. Okay. Sacrifice 5 tokens. They can take an extra turn, but then they shrink. That's fine. They kill their own construct. Oh no. I mean, they're not out of it. They get to take another turn, play this, play Shadow Spear. Okay. They're going to get to draw with Psychic Frog. We're going to World Breaker this. Oh, they're going to equip? Sure. We're going to World Breaker Urza's Saga and then go from there. They get to draw 1 more card. Down to 12. Kozilek's Command. Yeah, let's just do this now while they're tapped out. We could always Kozilek's Command this, but we want to get rid of the Urza Saga. I guess you could argue rumbling first and using that spawn, so maybe that's a mistake. Yeah, so if we rumble first, we get to utilize all our mana. All right, they give the Psychic Frog flying. Do they know that this has reach? Secret reach from Worldbreaker. I'm assuming they don't if they're doing this. They do not. They attack into Worldbreaker. I think this will get the concession. They draw a card. They pump. They pump. They pump. All right, so that bounces. Sure. They go to 25. Another Worldbreaker. All right, so let's just put them out of their misery here. Exile target creature. Make a bunch of spawn. And then we can just cast all our stuff. So we'll make spawn, exile. So we'll do this for 3. Do this for 4. And we get there. 5-0, baby. Man, look at this. 5-0, 10-0. Eldrazi ramp, man. All right, so that was Temur Eldrazi ramp in Modern. We got the clean 5-0, 10-0. This deck felt amazing. Obviously, there's going to be confirmation bias. We didn't have Ancient Stirrings, we didn't have Devour, and the deck still performed very well. So with all these variables, do we need Ancient Stirrings? It does find pretty much all our deck, which is obviously amazing. Devour helps filter our draws in the beginning, but maybe this deck's card quality is just so good that we don't need it. I really like the main board. I really like the sideboard. I'm excited to keep innovating on this deck. There's so many things we haven't tried, so keep an eye out for that in the future. But that'll do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, we are part of the MTG Creator Program now, so we have lots of play points to give away to our subs. So if you want to see more content like this and you want to win some play points, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.